So today's challenge is a full body workout, slightly faster pace than the other days. So it's going to raise your heart rate. It is going to challenge you. So just pace yourself. Enjoy it. If you want to, put your loud tunes on at home and just enjoy moving your body. Okay? Rest when you need to. Add in more reps when you feel that you can. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So you're going to start against the wall. So it's a nice slow warm up, but do not be fooled. Okay. So we're going to start with a roll down. So my feet are shoulder width apart. So I've got a neutral position of my spine. So going with those natural curves, not imprinting here. And we're going to soften those knees. Okay. So I've got my feet about a foot and a half's length away from the wall. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Head in a neutral position. I'm not forcing my head against the wall if that's not your natural position. Okay, we're going to tuck your chin down towards your chest. We're going to think about scooping those ribs back now towards the wall. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Let your hands slide down the front of your thighs. Focus on flexing your spine. Okay, as I roll down, I'm going to let my hands hang away from my body. Let my sit bones slide up the wall. Let my head relax, shoulders relax. Give your head a little shake. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, again, thinking about that navel to spine connection, your sit bones are sliding down the wall. And you are slowly bringing your spine back against that wall. Okay, we're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, breathing in, chin to chest. Just let the wall give you feedback, like the mat would give you feedback if we were lying down and we were rolling up off the mat to a seated position. Okay, so as we roll back up, think about rolling down onto your mat. So your lumbar spine starts to lower onto the mat first, or the wall in this case. Then we're drawing those ribs back to the mat, to the wall, and we're lifting and lengthening our spine, come back to neutral. One last time. Okay, so this is just the last time at thinking about moving at a very, very slow pace. Then we're going to pick up this pace and you're going to really feel the work in your body. Big roll down, scooping navel to spine. Slowly restack your spine as you roll all the way up to a standing position. Neutral spine. Okay, well done. Walk those feet a little bit further away. Feet as wide as shoulders, knees pressing out wide. You're going to come down into your wall sit. So my lower back is against the wall. Okay, I want you to reach the arm forward, press those knees out wide. We're going to draw those elbows towards the mat. No, towards the wall. I'm so used to teaching on the mat. And reach forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to go 5. We're going to go 4 and 3 and 2 and last 1. Reach those arms forward. So we're going to take those elbows wide now. Press those knees out wide. Palms against the wall or maybe slightly forward. We're going to reach. We're going to draw those elbows in and reach and elbows draw in. And 2 more. Well done. And 1 more. Bring your hands against the wall, press yourself up, shake out those legs. Well done. You're going to come a little bit closer to the wall now. Okay, we're going to check the wall behind you. We know it's there, okay? You're going to keep your chest tall and you're going to bring your sit bones towards the wall. And I've got my bottom against the wall now, but my chest hasn't dropped all the way down here. Chest has stayed tall. Reach those arms forward. Come off the wall, stand tall, squeeze gently at the top. You don't need to thrust those hips forward. Just think about bringing those hips to neutral. So pushing the knees out wide, push your sit bones back, press to the wall and stand. And down we go and lift. So you're going to try and keep all 10 toes down on the mat. So your heels stay down on the mat. Well done. So try not to cheat this by coming really close to that wall. Okay, you're going to work out your own range with this. Ooh, that was cheating. I didn't touch the wall. And bottom taps. And 1 more time. So my bottom's against the wall, chest tall. Bring your bottom away from the wall about an inch and pulse. And pulse. Knees nice and wide. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hands slowly come all the way up. You're going to reach forward with those arms. You're going to tap your bottom to the wall. You're going to bring your hands onto the mat. You're going to walk up the mat and come into your plank. Smile. Low spine. Soften those knees so your bottom isn't hiking up in the air. Knees soften as you walk in. Push back, bottom against the wall. Stand tall. Squat low. Hands to the mat. Walk up the mat. Come into your plank. Now this time, you're going to lift into your pike. Press your heels down. Lift those heels up. Soften the knees. Walk in. Walk back. Find that wall with your bottom. Chest tall. Come all the way up. Come down. Hands down. Walk up the mat. Well done. Walk back. Glutes against the wall. Come all the way up. So we're going to do this a few more times. Well done. Lift into your pike. Well done. Come back to your plank. Soften those knees. Walk in. Glutes against the wall. Chest up. Come all the way up. 2 more times, sorry. Hands come down. Walk up the mat. Plank. Lift into your pike. Press those heels down. Heels lift as you come into your plank. Soften those knees. Walk in. Press your glutes to the wall. Chest tall. 1 more time. Okay. Down we come. Hands. Walk. Plank. Well done. Push into your pike. Well done. Lift those heels as you come back from your pike to your plank. Knees soften. Walk in. And come all the way up. Well done. Okay. So we're going to plank against the wall now. So when you plank against the wall, it's kind to wrists, it's kind to your neck if you've got any issues with your neck. Okay. So first thing I want you to do is you're going to start with your hands up just slightly lower than your shoulders. Okay. And you can see from my position, my bottom's not sticking out. Got a neutral position at the hips, neutral position spine. Pull your shoulder blades down on the back of your rib cage. Lift your heels away from the mat. Okay, you can draw your inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. Okay, so this is level 1, as it were. To make it more challenging, bring the hands a little bit higher here. Okay, so keep drawing those shoulders down. Keep that neutral position of your spine. Okay, if this feels enough, stay with this. If you want to, you're going to take those hands a little bit higher. Okay, far more challenging here, more stability needed in your center. We can make it more challenging by taking those hands wide and taking them higher here. And hold. So just go to a position that works for you. Keep your head in line with your spine. You're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide those hands back down. Come back with those heels. Take your feet wider. Walk your hands down the wall to about shoulder height. And then I want you to press your hips back. Press your chest to the floor. And come into extension here. Just gently tip your nose, not too high. Nice. Well done. And then slowly start to round your spine into a curve. Then we're going to think about navel, ribs, chest to the floor. And we're going to slowly tip our nose to the ceiling. And then we're going to think about scooping those ribs up, tucking that tailbone, rounding your spine, chin to your chest. And you're going to do this 2 more times. Well done. That feels like a really gorgeous stretch, but I can still feel the challenge in my body, particularly in my upper body. Well done. Pushing the tailbone back, push the hips back. And lift and lift. Feel the work in your center as you round your spine here. Well done. So, we're going to bring those hands back to shoulder width. We're going to lift those heels again and we're going to draw those feet together. Okay, so we're back in our plank. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your quads, draw your shoulders down. Pull your shoulder blades down on the back of your rib cage. So we're just going to hold, hand squeezed. So remember, the further up we take the hands, the more challenging it is. You can also take the hands wider. Okay, you work out what works for you in terms of being able to hold this position and not lose that shape. Keep those shoulders down, keep those shoulder blades down. You're going to hold for 5. Check the position of your head. You're doing really well. 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. Shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Okay, well done. Right, so we're going to go back against this wall. So my hands are shoulder width apart. I'm sliding my hands down the wall. Okay, and I'm going to soften both knees. Okay, press the hands into the wall. You're going to tuck your knee in towards your chest. So the standing leg stays bent, curve your spine. Extend, lift the chest, extend that leg behind you. Tuck and round. Press the chest forward and extend the leg. And tuck and lift. Well done. Try not to throw your head back. You are lifting your nose, but without putting too much pressure. Draw those shoulders down. We're not throwing back to here. And you're going to go for 3. And you're going to go for 2. And you're going to go for 1 more. You're going to bring that foot down. We're going to make sure the standing leg is soft. Okay, we're going to extend, reach, lift your chest. Round, tuck, make room, draw those ribs back. We're going to extend, press into that wall. Well done. And then we tuck. And we lift. Well done. Make sure when you're lifting that we're not straightening this leg. And again. And extend. Keep pressing into that wall. You've got 2 to go. Awesome. Well done. And last one. And lift. Well done. You're going to step the legs in. You're going to shake out those legs. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to move this mat a little bit closer to the wall. We are going to go into some lunges. In fact, I probably need it even closer. So if you do the same. Okay. So when we lunge, we're going to have our palm against the wall. You're going to think about that long spine. Okay, I've got the legs nice and wide. The back heel is raised. So as we come down, we're just going to check the position of this front knee. So I need to move that foot forward. What we don't want is loads of flexion here. So try and think almost about this ankle being directly underneath the knee. So this arm is now forward. This shoulder's off the wall, palms pressing into the floor. Okay, and I'm going to open my chest and I'm going to turn and rotate. Come back to center, lift up. So we come into our lunge and I'm going to turn, rotate, come back to center and lift up. So the whole time I'm thinking about that long spine, thinking about the work here in my center. And turn, let the left arm reach forward as that left shoulder comes forward. And lift, and one more time. So coming down, tall spine, turn and rotate. Come back to center, pause here, pulse, 8, 7, tall. And crown of the head lifting, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Step forwards, shake out, you're going to switch sides. Okay. So the opposite leg is in front. Okay, we've got that split stance again. That back heel is lifted, long spine. Okay, I've got the palm and my hand against the wall. And whilst I'm close to the wall, I'm not leaning into it. This shoulder is off the wall. Okay, so we come down into our lunge, check the position of that front leg. So let that right hand slide away from you, chest opens. You're going to come back to the center. You're going to lift up and down we come and twist and turn and rotate and back to center and lift up. Well done. And down again and reach and center. So the wall gives you security. It does help with stability. It helps with balance, but it actually doesn't take away from the work. I feel that if anything, it enables you to get feedback as to where you're creating stability and where you need to create more stability. You're doing extremely well because these are challenging. I'm feeling challenged too, trust me. So we come down. You know what's coming, don't you? We're about to pulse. We're going to come back to the centre. I'm just going to change the position of this back foot. And we're going to finish with the pulsing. So we've got 8, 7, well done, 6, 5, 4, 3, long spine, crown of the head lift to the ceiling, pause, slide all the way up, step forwards. Okay, we're going to finish with some squats. Sounds simple. So you're going to place your hands against the wall, okay? Feet wide as your shoulders. So as you squat down now, we're not allowed to bend those elbows. So we've got to drive those hips back, slide, push those knees out wide, slide the hands down the wall, chest stays tall, slide up the wall. So what a lot of people do when they squat, to try and thinking about depth, they'll bend at the knees and hips, but then they'll lower from the chest here. Okay, by having your hands against the wall, keeping those elbows locked, you can't lean forwards, okay? You can drive your hips back, push those knees out wide, come all the way up. So if you know your elbows are bending when you're coming down here, you know that you're bringing your chest forwards. Okay, drive those hips back and back up. And you're going to go for 3 more. Keeping that connection with your core here. You're going to slide down, chest stays tall. You're going to slide it up. And 1 more. Knees out wide, slide it up. Last one, you're going to come down. Cross out those arms, keep that chest tall. You're going to pulse. 8, 7, 6, well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back against the wall. They should still be straight. Slide all the way up. Well done. You have just completed your full body workout. Another day on our challenge. So well done. That was tough in parts. Brilliant effort. I will see you again then very soon. Brilliant. How ace is it using the wall?